Hey, welcome back to another... Hey, I'm trying to do an introduction here. I don't... Ignore her. Welcome back to another video. In this one, I wanted to pose the question, is quirk in? Is odd cool? Damn it, dog. Yep, there's your problem. Okay, now that Cujo is put away, I have a question to pose to you. When I bought this Suburban last fall, it came with two accessories that my friends immediately ridiculed me for and kept asking me, when are you taking those things off? Number one was the running boards, and number two was the rear spoiler. Okay, so I kind of fell into some peer pressure and immediately took them off. But then after kind of thinking about it and watching my little kids struggle to get in and out of there, I thought, well, let's throw them back on. I don't know, maybe I've been watching a lot of Doug DeMuro, but these 1980s kind of accessories with the aluminum step rails there, and that's just quirky old spoiler, kind of do it for me. So, what say you? So what do you guys think? Would you run it with it? Would you run the Suburban with the steps? Would you run the Suburban with the spoiler and the steps, or none? Let me know. Leave me a comment. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and throw the other one back on here and see how she ends up looking. All right. And there we go. You got it on. I wish it wasn't raining so hard outside. I'll take it out and show you in the daylight, but let's jump inside where maybe I can have a conversation, eh? So let me tell you what I'm trying to go for with this Suburban. I'm trying to make kind of the ultimate family hauler. I want it to be able to tow my Jeep across the country, through the mountains reliably, unlike the last trip, which I can't hold too much against the Suburban. GM fuel pumps are pretty much known for crapping out whenever they feel like it, but you know, I'd like to have reasonable confidence that I could drive it without breakdowns. I also want it to look cool, and it's weird, what is cool anymore? You know, growing up in my 20s, you know, the biggest, baddest, loudest, fastest, most extreme was what made for a vehicle to be cool. But now, as I've gotten older, softer, maybe a little softer, definitely softer around the midsection. I don't know, I've been going to car shows for 25, 30 years, and you see, you know, the same examples of the biggest, baddest, fastest, most extreme. And you kind of begin to appreciate this whole other genre of like forgotten survivors. Cars from when I was a kid, you know, 80s and 90s, 70s, 80s, 90s cars that were styled, you know, at the time we just considered them regular cars, but as cars today have evolved into just eggs, into just oval eggs, with zero heart and zero character, these 80s designs that we took for granted have, I mean, besides this nostalgic appeal, when I think if you look at it from an art perspective, you can really see the art in it. The fact that this wasn't drawn in a wind tunnel. This was drawn as art. How did it look standing still? Not how did it cut through the air. Not, oh, if we put this line here, it might make a whistle on the inside. They didn't care about that. I mean, it was straight styling. And then functionality as well, because you look at today's cars and everything is about how efficient it can be, like as far as fuel economy goes, right? But one aspect of efficiency to me is how well do I fit in it? And if you have shoulders at all and you sit in a modern car is this wide at your hips and this wide at your shoulders. And for me, that means, you know, the window or the driver's side window or the door panel is in my business in almost every car. Not in the Suburban. Arm fits comfortably out the window, on the armrest, behind the wheel. So, that was a whole long rant about how I love cars that I grew up with, and you know, safety be damned sometimes. Of course. Come back. Anyways, that's kind of my ramblings with Cujo in the background as always, who's barking at rain. Very, very upset at the rain, as we should be, I guess. Hey, could you be quiet, please? Please? I guess that's a no. So if you like the video, and tune in again next week when I argue with my dog some more and verbal vomit all through a video. Let me know about that. What you think about Quirk? What you think about 80s accessories? You know, is dorky cool? And it's, and I don't mean that like in the hipster way, because I'm not a hipster. I mean, I like whiskey, but I like straight whiskey. So, anyways, off tangent again. And thanks again for watching. We'll see you again next week. Hope you have a good weekend. See ya. And now you're napping, huh? Are you ashamed? Was it because you barked all through my video? Because I fed you too much? Because I'm making direct eye contact with you? Oh, you're a good girl. You're a good girl. Good bitey dog.